Module 5, the 4-step review. Now in this last module, basically we're going to walk through everything we've gone over just to kind of refresh your memory, make sure you don't miss out on any of the key and crucial aspects of this entire system. All right, so in step 1, in module 1, we talked about the golden goose offers. Overall, getting accepted to pick offers when you're going to networks, kind of figuring out what questions they're going to ask you, how to make sure you don't sound like you're shady, how to get accepted to them, and so on and so forth. And of course, we looked out at the type of offers you want to promote. Remember, the payout should be at least $4. It's very important. We don't want dinky $1 or $2 payouts for this system. It's going to be at least $4 and up. And we also talked about the type of offers, whether it be the email submit, zip submit, the overall lead generation, trial offers, or of course the flat out sale offers. Step 2/module 2, we talked about the profit amplifier. And overall, there's the 3 weapons of choice. First and foremost is the survey lander, where you get them on a page. You're just getting them to say yes, yes, yes a few times, asking them very basic questions where you know the answer is going to be yes. And from there, you can basically redirect them to your affiliate link, which would be the offer. Number 2 is the squeeze page. You've probably seen a million times before. A simple headline and then collecting their email address. And once they enter that in, it sends them to the offer. And last but not least, the hybrid of both, which is the survey squeeze page. Of course, if you pick that up in the one-time offer, you can get that, okay? What that does is basically you're asking them questions, and then at the end, you also collect their email address, and then, of course, send them to the offer. Step 3, we have cleverly crafting commissions, all right? First and foremost, we talked about creating a similar fan page. Nothing difficult. It doesn't take long at all. You want to make sure that the name is related to the offer you're going to promote, and also that you use a picture so that it stands out in your ad, okay? We're doing clicks to website. And remember, very important, we talked about the audience insights for targeted interest, okay? We also talked about the ACE method and what to look for when it comes to interest, all right? You don't want to use those broad ones because a ton of people are going to be targeting them. However, you want to use the broad interests for your research and then extract some of the best interest from that, okay? We also talked about how using pictures given or creating your own can work really well, especially when you're using those really bright colors and the white to stand out, because when a person's scrolling through the newsfeed, it's really going to stick out. You're going to get more action, more clicks. And last but not least, of course, placing the order, going through reviewing everything you did, the amount of ad spend, when it's going to be going off the next day, hopefully in the morning, just so you can get some more data and all that other fun stuff. And of course, last but not least, augmented profits. All right, what to expect before and during the ad when it's running. All right, how long it's going to take. Are there clicks coming in? Should you pause the campaign? Should you pause specific ad pictures? So on and so forth. When to throw away and when to carry on. Now, this really depends on if you're building a list or just sending to an offer. Remember, we talked about if you're spending, let's say, $5 and you're making $5 back, but you're building a list in the process, you want to keep that going for as long as possible because you know that you can just keep making money in the long run. And of course, how and why to scale, when to dump the losers, when to keep carrying on, how much money to put in. And remember, you don't have to put a ton of money. You could be slow and steady. And some of the really small campaigns can do really well because there's a very low risk, but you can also make a good amount of money at the same time. And of course, it wouldn't be a complete system without the frequently asked questions. So let's continue on to those. Okay, so why do you use so many pictures? All right, we talked about before, around 5 or 6 is because when you're using clicks to website, Facebook automatically sends traffic to each of them. And you're going to quickly notice that 1, maybe 2 pictures really stand out from the rest of them. All right, so it's basically split testing them for you. Really cool features, so just use a bunch of them. Even if you feel like it's not going to do well, you just never know. A lot of the best pictures I've used, sometimes it'll be like, this one's going to really do well, and then another time it doesn't. So you just never know until you test. So make sure you use the full amount, and then from there, once they get going, the ones aren't getting a high click-through rate or aren't doing well at all, you can simply just pause them. What's a good price per click? We talked about before. Between 40 and 50 cents is pretty cool. Anything under is gravy, especially when we're talking about offers 4 and up. How do you know if you are making money? Very, very simple question, all right? So at the end of the day in Facebook, it's going to say, how much did you spend? Okay, let's just say it was $10. So then you can go into your CPA network and say, all right, how much did I make? $25. Awesome. Keep it going. You're just subtracting the difference. So if you spent $10 and you made $25, that's going to be a $15 profit. That's really all you need to do. Okay. So I don't need any fancy tracking. Absolutely not. You know what I use for tracking? It's completely free. I use Google Drive. Okay. I'll make a document. How much did I spend today? How much did I make? Profit for spend. Okay. Then you subtract the difference and you can see how much money you make. All right. Nope. I'd also want to bring this in that you can also use the boost post type of ad. I didn't want to get huge into this because once you go through with the website clicks, this is basically the same. And here are the steps for that. Okay, so here are the steps. So first and foremost, what you want to do is actually log in and use your fan page as the fan page, okay? Instead, what you're going to do is actually post your picture, the copy, and the link on your fan page, right? You're actually posting it to an audience, okay? So then you want to sign off from there and then go to create ad and click boost your post, okay? That will allow you to send more traffic specifically to that post that you had just posted, all right? And then last but not least, you want to follow the same steps for creating an ad that we talked about, all right? That's another great way of sending targeted traffic to your offer. It's usually going to be a little cheaper sometimes because if it goes viral, so to speak, people can share it more often. They can like it, they can comment. And when people do that, you can actually go in there and reply back to them, say, hey, thanks for posting. If you have any friends that might be interested, tag them. I've done this many times, so it's like a neat little trick you can use. Or anytime people are commenting on your post because it's going to be receiving traffic, go in there. Sometimes they want to say, is this legit? Is this for real? Just obviously say it is. You know, say thank them, invite your friends, tag your friends, share with your friends, and so on and so forth, because that traffic will help bring in more conversions for you. And the best part of it is once you're talking to them, that's obviously free. Doesn't get any better than that. Now I want to say congratulations and thank you. That's it for 4-Step CPA Profits. You have everything you need to make money. Just got to go out there and do it. So enjoy yourself, make a lot of money, and I look forward to seeing you soon.